Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Speed Metal action figure wave. This comes with 4 different flashes and the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure, and we're going to take a look at all of them in one massive video. There will be timestamps down below so you can check out whichever figure you want to see. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as you can see, all 4 of these figures have a front viewing window. We, of course, have Barry Allen as the Flash, Wally West as the Flash, Garrick as the Flash, and Kid Flash as, Kid Flash. And on the side, you can see right here, they all come from the Speed Metal comic, and there's all of their images on the bottom. I can't wait to open these figures up. Let's go ahead and take a look at these figures. Alright, so now we can take a look at the Wally West figure, and I mean, going into this, pretty much, it's just a repaint of this Rebirth Wally figure with a little bit of changes. He's no longer looking to the side, he's just looking forwards, which I think is a good change, and they kind of, tanned up his skin a little bit and changed the hair color, and then, of course, the suit is now blue and dark blue. I actually like this figure. Taking a look at his accessories, as usual, it comes with this freaking stand. And then we have the card right here, which actually looks pretty cool with the image right there. And you can pause to read the bio in the back. And then he comes with the arms for the Darkest Night. And then just like that Rebirth Wally West, he comes with a ton of lightning bolts. Lost one. You can plug those in all different parts of his body. I don't get this. I can't remember. I actually own this comic book, like the series, but I can't remember if he runs like this or not. Let's take a look at his articulation. So as you can see right here, we got a head swivel right there. The arms move like up and down and around. And then right here, he's got a bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows. This hand moves up and down. This hand moves out and in. He's got a torso crunch right there. You can swivel all around. Go side to side. At the waist right there, he kicks out and the legs can swivel a little bit. They can push back. Got double jointed knees, which is great to see in a Flash figure. You always want to have that thing highly posable. And then right here, you can see the ankles have some articulation, and so does the toes. And honestly, I like this Wally West figure a lot. We're gonna have to see how this guy compares to the rest of the wave. We immediately have a problem with this Garrick figure. I literally was just pulling this guy out of the packaging, and as you can see right here, this little wing thing snapped off. Now I'm gonna get some model glue right here and fix this thing up. You don't have these tools if you don't have super glue or whatever. That has a risk of happening. That's not great quality control. You don't want to see that. And I didn't rip it or anything. It literally just happened. But I'm just letting you guys know. Let me go fix that up and then we can review this figure. Alright, so taking a more in-depth look at this figure, as you can see right here, I do like how Jay kind of has this lightning bolt, I don't think it's a tattoo, but face paint on him. I think that's kind of interesting. This dark blue jacket, you can still see shades of his old costume design with this red underneath and the yellow. That looks pretty sick. Let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. Alright, so starting off, we got the plain stand. And here is the Garrick card. As you can see right there, there's him on the front. And then you can also read the bio on the back. We have more lightning bolt accessories. There you go. I mean, that's the best I could get. It's definitely not like what's on the promo image, but hey, you work with what you got, And then for the Build-A-Figure piece right here, we have the head to the Darkest Night. Alright, so taking a look at this guy's articulation, his head can move all the way up and down, all around. Right there, you got some torso swivel. And right here, he's got some arms that can move all around. Bicep swivel right there, double jointed elbows. This hand moves out and in. This hand moves up and down. Of course, some swivel right there. Legs kick out. They can kind of turn side to side, kick back. Double jointed knees right there. And then he's also got some ankle movement right there and some toe articulation. I do like the look of him. He may be one of my favorite in the set, but of course, just be careful when buying this figure. All right, so now we got Barry Allen's Flash figure. We've kind of, gone away from the classic red and yellow into this black and red, looking pretty interesting. Kind of looks like a Spartan, in my opinion. You can kind of see from these knees. I think it looks pretty dope for a Flash attire. Honestly, this is looking like a pretty cool Flash figure. Now for his accessories, of course, he comes with Build-A-Figure pieces right here, and then he comes with more lightning bolts. All right, so I've kind of tried the best that I can to replicate this to look like the image. As you can see, there's the image right there, and if you want to read the bio right there, you can also read that. Now this Flash is pretty cool. Like I already said, I like his design. Let's take a look at his articulation. His head can move all the way around like that. You got some chest movement right there, and swivel side to side. The arms go out and in. He's got some bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows. This hand moves up and down, and this hand moves up and down as well. Legs kick out, they can kind of swivel, pushes back. Double jointed knees right there, and he's got some ankle articulation and some toe articulation. Pretty cool figure, but we'll have to see how he compares to the rest of the wave. Alright, so let's take a look at the Kid Flash figure right here. Of course, he's got this sort of white and gray and red design. It does look pretty cool. Do like it a lot. It's a pretty good face scan as well, and he's got a lot of this red detail, which does look very clean. Let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with the torso for the Darkest Night, which looks pretty cool. And then he also comes with the freaking figure stands. And he comes with a trading card right here, and then you can pause to read his bio on the back. He also comes with these lightning pieces, which I guess we're supposed to put on him. There you go. There's the best I could get. These things are kind of weird, but hey, at least we're getting some extra accessories. Alright, so we already talked about Kid Flash's design, and I actually really like it a lot, but let's take a look at his articulation. As you can see, his head moves around. The arms move out and all around. Some pretty good articulation on this guy. He's got a bicep swivel right here. Double jointed elbows. This hand moves out and in, and this hand moves up and down. Right here, you got some torso movement. He can move side to side of the hips. Legs kick out. They can kind of turn a little bit, go back. And we got double jointed knees right there. Just a little stiff. Right here at the ankle, got a little bit of ankle movement and then some toe articulation. Overall, this guy is actually a pretty good figure. Now it is time to finally take a look at the figure who is probably the big attraction of this video, the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure. And oh boy, Todd McFarlane definitely killed it on this guy. He looks so epic. I'm glad to have this in figure form. Dude, he is so tall as well. He's got a ton of detail with this kind of shadow feature. The head sculpt there is actually super menacing. He's got these long claws, and it's kind of the same with his toes right there. And he's got this shadow coming off. For this guy's articulation, you can see the head kind of swivels side to side. I think it can move up and down. Yeah, maybe a little bit. The head actually moves up and down with the jaw, which is pretty interesting. Now, one thing I will have to say is these bicep joints are very slim. Same thing with the double jointed elbows, so you're gonna have to be kind of careful with that. Just make sure, you know, nothing breaks. But he's got some great torso swivel right there, a little bit side to side. Legs kick out and back, kind of move. Yeah, they do actually move side to side. Double jointed knees right there, and then a little bit of ankle articulation and the toe articulation right there as well. Now let's take a look at how all of these figures size up. So here are all these figures side to side, and I will have to say I think this was overall a really great wave. Of course, my favorite figure is probably the Darkest Night, and then I would say number 2 is gotta go to Wally West. Number 3 is either Jay or the Flash. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Jay. Then we have the Flash, and then Kid Flash in last. But honestly, all of these figures are great. Leave an opinion down below in the comments of who is your favorite. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. And if you haven't already and you want to see more of this, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.